I cannot believe it's been 4 years since we all unboxed the first set. I wasn't making videos at the time, but I do still remember vividly how fun it was to get all these. And back then, I bought all of them knowing that I was gonna get the full set. However, this time, because I'm making videos, I thought it would be fun to buy a set of 8 blind boxes, and I have literally no idea what's inside. It could, for all I know, I hope not, it could be a random selection of these, which would be a nightmare, but it could also be all of them, including the secret. And we'll obviously know when we either find the secret or we get a duplicate. Here's Rude. Oh, really? Okay. Really? Really? This is how you package them? But whoa! Look at him compared to Reno, wow! I feel like this is actually a step up in quality, but it might just feel that way because it's new. But these were always kind of janky. At least here they got the gloves right. On Reno, it's all wrong. I can tell that this is Rufus. Ooh, he's actually pretty heavy. Like, he's solid. He has thick legs and a thick midsection. It does feel like he's kind of missing some detail here, but maybe this is just how he looks. And I am glad that they still gave him his, you know, more reddish hair in this figure version. I was really hoping in the remake that he would get his red hair back. I'm pretty sure, like, Rufus means something red. I think that there was a purpose for him having red hair, but they seem to have just gone away from that, I think. All right, next. All right, who's this? Oh, it's Sid! Cool, I mean, at least it's not a random selection of figures. It does seem like I'm getting all the regular ones, at least. But this is odd. What the hell is going on here? Sid doesn't have black pants? Why did they do this? I'm pretty sure he has green pants. Yeah, like dark green.
What the hell is going on around here?
Everything else looks good, I guess. Who's this? Oh, this is Yuffie. All right, and the save point. Wow, that's cool. I'm so happy that they included that. That's such a nice thing to add. You know, when I was a kid, I got some Crash Bandicoot figures, which included one of the crystals from that game. And ever since then, I've been like, I wish I could have a save crystal from Final Fantasy VII. Let's look at that first. Ooh, okay, it's not exactly a clean gradient from the purple to the more just transparent part, but it's all one piece, it seems, so that's cool. I remember when I saw this in a picture, I was kind of disappointed by the base, that it doesn't come up like the original save point does. It has like spikes on it essentially, and this one doesn't, obviously, so that's kind of a shame, but I'm not one to complain too much. They could have not included this and no one would have said anything about getting Yuffie by herself, you know, so there's always a bright side to these things. So we'll put the save point next to Sephiroth, which is where you need it, really, and Yuffie. I think, to my surprise, this is the best one so far. In my like immediate reaction, I'm like, yes, this is what I was expecting. Rude was good too, but I don't really have a connection to him that much. Oh, she's a bit crooked, you can see that. Like, Tifa's leaning also, but she's leaning even more. I'll see if I can fix that later. We're halfway done, and we've yet to find the duplicate. Is that a good sign? No, because we've yet to find the secret either. So let's see. Who's this? It's Sung. Not bad at all. He has a very clean look, and the dot on his forehead is super tiny. You know, it looks like Sung. And can you believe it? In the year 2024, we get a figure of a character that was in a 1997 game that has had figures since 1996. And this is the first time we're getting a Sung figure. That is pretty incredible, which makes him really special. But I gotta say, actually, looking at all three of them now, it does actually feel like a step up in quality has actually been made. It might be the fact that we can see some glue on Reno. You can see that there. That's not something that I've done. He came that way. But these have nothing like that. And also, for some reason, Sung has a mouth. Reno doesn't and Rude doesn't, but Sung does. What's up with that? Who knows? Maybe they just were like that in the game, which is weird because we see these two guys a lot more in the game than we see him. So, who knows? All right, 3 left. Oh! What? I'm actually shocked. I'm actually pretty stunned by that. I was so expecting to be disappointed. But okay, let's get him out. Oh. Okay, so that's what this means. Oh, you know what? I can already see it. I got like a vision of the future right now of scrolling on eBay and finding a bunch of Zack figures that's missing this piece. I can see it so clearly. I wonder why they did it like this. Ooh, okay, let's get the hair on. But wow, he looks surprisingly cool. This is a really, really tiny piece. Okay, I got it all the way, but I can see now why they didn't put it in, because the joint itself is really tiny and just putting it in feels pretty sketchy. The fact that his pose is so different from Cloud is really interesting. Like, you see how he's more like, he's standing more straight up with his arms right next to his sides. It makes him feel really different. Plus, they also gave him the turtleneck, which Cloud didn't get, unfortunately. I actually cannot believe I found him. It was looking so grim. But you know what? You want to know the lengths that I go to make these videos satisfying to you? When I bought this set of figures, I knew there was a chance that I wasn't gonna get Zack. So I went out of my way to buy Zack separately so that I could show him off in the video. See, I have 2 Zacks. Alright, I want you to know that I wasted around $80 just to make sure this video was satisfying for you. You'll live with that guilt, with that weight. Next. Oh, this has to be the Trooper, right? Because the only ones we're missing is the Trooper and Kate Sith, and this isn't Kate Sith, so... Oh, and he looks good! Whoa! He might actually be my favorite so far, because for me, I have figures of most of these characters except Sung, but it's such an odd thing to have a figure of this essentially random enemy in the game. And he looks super accurate. All the little details seems to be there. Pretty cool. Where to put him? Put him here or put him here maybe, because why not? But wow, oh my god. Okay, okay. He's no longer the favorite. Kate Sith is the favorite. Whoa. Whoa. This is amazing. I've always been a fan of Kate Sith and his aesthetics. There's just something about this little cat creature on top of this bigger creature. There's something about the relationship there that I really find appealing. Wow, just so cool. And this is really well done. He looks flawless, but he's easily my favorite from today. And I obviously cannot wait to get the bring arts of Kate Sith as well. Okay, and let's put him here for no particular reason. Look at all of them. How many do we have? Let's count the save point as a separate piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 individual pieces. That's an amazing line, and I actually think this is the line that has the most individual figures within it. And the fact that we didn't get Vincent and we didn't get Elena is like a promise that we are gonna get this line for the next game as well. But okay, let's give some predictions for what we're gonna see next time. I don't feel like there are too many characters left to even make figures out of, like main important characters. Definitely Vincent, obviously, Elena, Heidegger, Scarlet, Reeve, Palmer, Bugenhagen, and obviously Hojo. That's my bet. But who's gonna be the secret? Maybe they're gonna be silly about it and make Vincent the secret? I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe Bugenhagen's gonna be the secret. That's my guess for the next line. Oh, wow, okay, well, now we know which of them are stable. Yeah. But okay, let's put all these in the collection. And just take a look at how good they all look together. Imagine how cool it's gonna be next time we get more. Wow. This is awesome. I'm now gonna place them in the collection, and I thought, since I have to place all of them back into the collection anyway, I thought I may as well just film the whole thing. And let's start with Zack. He's gonna be all the way up here, but he is Zack figure number 3, believe it or not. He's just number 3 in my collection. And in contrast, I currently have 46 Cloud figures. Barrett is 1 out of 11. There you go. And Tifa. She's 1 out of 25 in my collection. There you go. Aerith is number 22, I think. Like that. And Red 13. I'm making sound effects now. Okay, but he's number 12. Yuffie, as you can see, I was able to fix her legs a bit. She's now not leaning too much, but her legs look kind of weird because one of them is longer than the other, but that's good enough. and she goes here, and she's number 13. And Kate Sith, he is number 6. There you go. And I think he's actually, in terms of volume, he's the biggest out of all of them. He's also the brightest. Like, he's consistently overexposing my camera. And Sid. I cannot believe that after all this time, we finally get another Sid figure. You have no idea how rare it is. You can see by my collection, I have 46 Cloud figures, but only 3 Sid figures. And that's not for lack of trying. In fact, this is it. This is all that exists of Sid. At least for me, I don't collect things from the compilation and so on. I mainly just collect the original, remake, and things that are in the gray area, like Dissidia and Smash and stuff like that. And if you do that, this is it. And all I'm technically missing from the compilation is one PlayArts Kai of Sid from Advent Children. And these 3, they're not really figures even. They're like keychains and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that all of them came out in 1997, if I'm not mistaken, which makes this even more of a shame because after almost 3 decades, we finally get another figure of Sid in his original design, and they cannot be bothered to get his pant color right. I'm not upset, you're upset, okay? But I'm happy to have another Sid figure, and that's Sid figure number 4. Finally. Alright, and then Shinra Trooper number 3, technically. There you go, pretty good. And this is Reno number 2. There you go. Rude number 2, something like that. And Sung number 1. And Rufus number 2. That's cool. That is cool. And Sephiroth, number 32, I think. Yeah, number 32. There you go. And last but not least, Save Point number 1. This sort of deserves its own section, but I'll put it in the mechanical section for now because I have some space here. Plus, it's technically a thing. It's technically an item. It's a shame it kind of disappears within all the lights. But we know it's there.